All right, here we go. Spartan Mike. Shout out. Shout out to Spartan Mike's 11-year-old. The kid's getting into pool. This is very exciting. Look at me, condescending thumbs up, buddy. No, it's awesome, bro. It's so cool. I'm so excited to see him hitting shots and playing, and yeah, just keep it going. Good job. We'll have you on the video here. Yeah, you're right. I'll exploit child labor, so it'll be awesome. Okay, so we got a practice regime. People have asked me, regiment. People have asked me about this. So we'll just do a little half-hour practice regiment, okay? Basically what we're gonna do is I have this thing that I do, it's called a demon drill. And the thing that's nice about it is that it helps me with the simplest shot to kind of get set. So I get my line, I got my foot, I got my angle, I got my this, I got my loose, I got my everything. And I come down and I'm just hitting a really soft stop shot. And then I watch, okay, even before I move. And I put the ball back and I say, well, what happened? I've probably done videos on this channel, but we're gonna do it again. And I look and say, okay, I was a little bit off to my right and I had a little draw on it, okay? So I'm fine with that. Man, it is like the Philippines up in here. I got in here, it was nice and cool, and now it's like the Philippines. Okay, so we're gonna do it again. We're gonna aim a little more to the left, be super quiet, third hinge, fingers light, once, twice, and then slide stick, and we like it. It was good, it was perfect. So what we're doing is we're just warming up, okay? And if it looks like this, we need to slow it down. That's not the way we want it to look. So what we're trying to do is what we're doing is we're working through our biomechanics, our physics, and a little geometry with the angle where the cue ball ends up. But the biomechanics are real light pressure in my fingers, small feathers, pull back, accelerate. See how quiet that is? It's like a 1-2 for that ball to drop in. It's like 1 Mississippi and a half. So this is how I quietly work on it. And I can even do this. I can put the dot where I want it to be, which is down low. I have these dots to help me with my angle. I got my foot in my position. I could start just like this, fold down, eyes on the 5. I'm working on my eye pattern. Now I reference the cue ball. See, I reference the cue ball without much movement. And now I go once, twice, show it there, and I loosen it up. And I'm like, okay, start over. Once, twice, and then I just go like that. And so I'm finding that super soft, accelerating small stroke. And the thing is that stroke right there, that little flicky third hinge fingers pad slap, that turns into massive power, okay? So that's why I work on it. You work on it, see if you like it, if you don't. If you want to sit and hit it harder, you can. It's your journey, right? You get to do your thing. So if I was incapable of shooting that shot, then it would look more like this. Higher up, once, twice, and I would hit it, and I'd be watching it, and I'd put the ball back, and I'd say, okay, I need to get more accurate, so I'm gonna hit it at that pace until I can get it to stick. So I'm gonna need to tip up, because I'm incapable of hitting it softer. I'm gonna tip up and be stiff, and I'm gonna be like, okay, good. I can play from there, I can win from there, it works too. So, hey man, nothing's messed up here. You do you, boo-boo. Okay, so now, but this is me training me, so you guys get to go through my nonsense. All right, so now we're down to the next level. Now it's farther away. It's gonna need to be a little bit more slide back and then stick at the last second slide. So we're gonna go like that. So I'm hitting it still soft, right? And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, a little bit off to the right, almost frozen. I likey a lot. And it's good. I'm hitting it as soft as I can, as low as I can with that flick acceleration, very soft. And so I'm just working, watching left or right afterwards, but once, twice, and then accelerate. And then I look at it and I say, it went forward, okay? It went forward about a half a ball. So I kind of lost my acceleration. I maybe decelerated. So I'm analyzing, right? I'm analyzing, and I'm doing it on a simple shot. And if my issue was jumping up, let me show you through. Someone just asked me, he was a guy that messaged me from Canada, he might come down, Calgary, and he was asking me about, jumping up a little bit and some things like that. So this is the answer to me jumping up. This is the answer to eye pattern. This is the answer to following through. This is the answer to a lot of things. As I start with these simple shots, and if I was working on jumping up, I would be like this. I'd go through my whole process. I'd get down once, twice, and then I'd do this. And I would stay down and I'd watch that cue ball and not move, and I'd freeze. And that's how I work on my jumping up with this demon drill. And then I'd put it back and I would assess and analyze, and it was almost perfect, and I like it. So then I would go back and say, okay, can I do it again without jumping up? And I go through my whole process, bing, bang, boom. I come down on my line once, twice. And then I just hit it, and I stay down, and I go through it, and I start warming up and finding out where I'm at. Okay, so then I go to here, let's say, we're kind of fast forward a little bit, but this is a good, you could find your own timing because you're not yapping and instructing, but you might be able to hit 5 or 10 from here, 5 or 10 from here, 5 or 10 from here. You might be 10 minutes in it. So we're gonna go again. So I'll just show you, I would put this down here, my little red dot, show me where I wanna go. Can't get used to the pocket, just kidding. I hear that a lot from my students, okay? Once, twice, back on the 2. And I'm like, okay, hit it a little harder, a little more acceleration, and that's about as bad as I can hit it. And I was off by a playing card and off to the right a little bit. So that's good. I like it. So we do it again. And what we're doing here, what I'm doing is I'm connecting to the physics and the biomechanics. See, I'm taking time quietly on a simple shot, and I'm watching this ball like this, and then I'm watching it slide stick. And so when I'm doing this, I'm not just randomly hitting shots and trying to warm up. What I'm doing is I'm connecting. I'm using this time to connect to the biomechanics and the physics. I'm feeling what I'm trying to do. I'm connecting to the strike on the ball, and I'm watching and feeling and connecting to the reaction of the cue ball. So I'm down here, and I'm like once, twice, and yep, totally good. I hit a little harder than I wanted to, and it was still near perfect. So that's what I would do. I would just quietly work through that, okay? And it's just, once I can do that, then I can connect to a follow shot, right? Say I wanted to do a follow shot and I wanted to follow it within a ball and not scratch. Then I get real loose in my grip, I go higher on the ball, and I just push through and watch. And I get within a ball. And that's a way to work through a follow shot with the same biomechanics, the same attention to detail of the physics, right? And I can work on it. I can also work on a stun run through, okay? Aim a little higher, do this deal, sticky Filipino grip. And it's like I stun run through about 3/4 of a ball. So I do it again. Okay, do it again. Yeah, once, twice. And that's it. Now I'm just slowly hitting a little pop stun run through. So there's all kinds of different shots I can hit. I can hit it at different lengths, okay? Stun run through from here. Okay, too low. Hit it again. Same thing. I like the left, right. Everything's good. I like the loose. Everything feels good. It's just a little problem with the strike on the cue ball. A little higher now. Okay, now that was an F, and we're okay with that because we're like, okay, boy, I really adjusted too far there. So I go back and I say, okay, I'm no ego, just learning. It's easier when it's closer. And I start moving. I'm trying to get it to go a whole ball through. I'm trying to speed it up for you guys so you can kind of see the attempts. Okay. Closer. Kind of like a follow shot, kind of a little stunny shot. Let's see if I can hit one. Closer, closer, closer. So, all right, let me try. I have no idea. This is trouble because I'm talking. That's better. I like it better. I'm trying to feel it and talk and be flowy, and it wasn't really working. And that's not the way I would train, so it's all your fault. Just kidding. Can't get used to the table. You guys are sharking me. Okay, so then I would come back and be like, okay, I hit one from there. Now I'd come back to here. I'd say, can I hit a stun run through from here? And it's like, yeah, pretty good. Not bad. Could be a little better, but not bad. And let's say I get comfortable in that spot, then I'd come back to here, be like, okay, stun run through. Close, a little farther than I wanted. I would hit it again. And I would do it to stay down too, right? Because I'm also working on, oh, that's right, I was here to not jump up, right? Just kidding. I wasn't, but I will be on this shot. So this one, I'm not jumping up. Everything's good. Biomechanics, stun run through, accurate strike. And I stay down like that. See, I hit an awful shot. My chin's on my cue straight. I don't react. I just respond. And I say, okay, no problem. I'm here to learn. I'm not here to rage. I'm not here to be disappointed. I'm not here to worry about it. And I look and say, okay, I was following through at an angle, so I'm cutting it off to the right. I need to change my line a little bit. There it is. And I solved it. Perfect. I like everything about it. Okay, so that's the warm-up for that. All right, now what do we do? Now let's play a positional shot. All right, and we're gonna play, who cares, we're playing, we're gonna play 8-ball, right? All right, and we're gonna realize that our position is perfect if we have a stop shot. We have a great angle to get on the 8 for the stop shot. So we just want to make sure we're at distance. And we are on the 5. Now we're practicing and we're finding out, what do we want to do? We're considering thickness. We're looking at angle. We're looking at where the cue ball goes. We're just saying with thickness alone, if we hit it a little thicker, we're going to come down here. That'll bring us more to here. If we hit it thin, we're going to come more like this. So we're going to look at it. We're going to say, all right, we're in a perfect angle. We're just going to kind of hit it into the thicker part of the pocket with a natural high rolling ball and see what happens. There it is. Then we get on the 8-ball. And then we're going to practice pocketing the 8 under pressure. Because remember, we're beginner and we're intermediate players. And we're not going to go forward. We're just going to hit a nice little stop shot. We're going to practice just like stop 1. So it's not just that we're running out and yay us, we run out. We're practicing. We're actors, Vincent. Okay, so that's our next practice is we're going to go over here and we're going to hit the first 2 shots and we're going to forget the 8 for now. I just want to show you where we're headed. And if we need to, if we can't hit a stop shot from back here, we're going to hit a stop shot from here again. And now we're going to come over here and we're going to pick a spot over here and we're going to hit into our zone, right? Our zone is going to be right here. So we're going to work on our zone shot next. And we're going to hit into that zone. And we're going to watch what happened. Where did I go? How close was I to the zone? And if our design shot is to come out here like this, so we're not on the rail or whatever we want to do, like that's our shot. So we want to go back to this shot. And if we want to, we could hit the first shot again, or we could come back to this shot and dial in this shot better. So we could hit, a 50-80 to this spot right here. Okay, and see how I'm staying down and I'm just looking like this? I'm practicing that stay down move here. So I'm not just practicing getting to that spot and yay, we win. I'm practicing staying down. And I'm practicing pocketing that ball. So I'm practicing my biomechanics, which are staying down and not jumping up. I'm practicing my physics and geometry by playing to this angle without spin right now. And then if I wanted to, I could change the physics by saying, okay, what if I hit down on the ball a little bit and just wipe down? It's going to bring it out and across more. Meaning, if I wipe down on this cue ball, like stun it down, just wipe it down, it will come out here, which will bring it here, which will bring it here. So let me see if I can hit that spot. Now I'm just curious. If I hit lower and wipe it, see how it starts coming out right to my spot? And I'm like, okay, that's cool to know. Do I want to do that? Of course not. Because I don't want to have a cut here. I want to die in this angle right here. I don't want to die on that angle. I don't want to die right there. It's tougher than if it's here. Okay? So that's fine, but I'm here to learn. I'm here to figure things out. If I was playing 9-ball and I wanted to have an angle to play to here, well, then I would want that angle. I wouldn't want this angle right here. This would be terrible, anything in this area. So what I'm saying is, when we're practicing and training, you have to keep your mind open for different shots and how do those shots react and play off together. So some of it is I'm hitting these shots to warm up. Some of it is I'm coming over here to do this run out. And some of it is, wait a second, what if I change? And I just change a little bit of the shot over here. Now I'm spending time and I'm learning, I'm having fun, and I'm working through my workout, okay? So I'd say my workout is 10, 15 minutes here, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to that zone, different zones, and then maybe 10, 15 minutes from the 8-ball, shooting the 8-ball from this zone, right? So now we're good. Now we're good. We've hit this. We have some idea that we can make it. Now we're going to hit from this zone. Okay? We're going to hit from this zone for a few minutes. We're going to maybe 50, 80 this shot just to make sure we like it. So we might hit that shot 10 times, and then we put it back. We might hit this shot 10 times because it's slightly different. And we're paying attention to how we're hitting the shot. Are we using this rail to go in? Are we overcutting it? It's a normal 50-80 situation. Then we're going to come out here and say, okay, we blew our shape, quote unquote. Are we comfortable from here? Can we make this at a high percentage from here? And the little tip there is don't be afraid to rub the rail going in. So you might have 15 minutes here. So it might be 15 minutes here, 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here. Now we're close to like 30 to 40 minutes. And then we can start from wherever we like, and we can do the run out before we're done. And we can do this out of 10 or 20 times and spend another 10 or 20 minutes running it out. So now we're building the tools that we used. Werewolves in London. No, just kidding. Okay. Down, solid, like it, boom. Design, whatever, okay, we know. We don't want to wipe it low. We want to run it high. We like it thick. Perfect angle, push. Comes right into the zone we like. Now we've hit this shot. We're familiar with it. We feel good. We missed this. We're a real sucker, huh, Vincent? Same thing. Stay down, stay loose, follow through. Everything's connected. We're connected. The whole point of this thing is we're not here to run this out and basically beat this drill and beat this thing and we're the best. It's like, no, we are here to work on this is like form work. This is like meaning biomechanics. There's physics going on that we're working on. There's geometry going on. There's strategy, because we're not drawing back here and hitting some weird angle. We're just going with natural angles. We're learning patterns. And there's a mental game, right? Because if we start making mistakes, we got to go back closer. We got to start over. And we got to stay relaxed. And we're working on our mental game, which is breathing, designing shots, going through our whole process, relaxing, staying loose. This is all biomechanics that lead to our mental. Come down. We feel quiet once, twice. Push. And back. And we stay down. And now we're good. And now we're working on our mental game too, because what are we doing? We're shooting the money ball. Down, once, twice, relax, money ball, gonzo. Okay, so that's your workout. Now I'll make this, oh man, I'm trying to think. I think I got plenty of, I needed some videos. So this is gonna be this week and I'll do a different Sunday workout. But this is like a workout regimen that you could do. And this is a very nice daily thing to work on these components in a very quiet way with different strikes in the cue ball. I wouldn't do this, like I'm not saying, oh, here's your prescription, do this forever for 10 years. I'm saying do this for a little bit and do this workout and then just change whatever you're doing. You know, you need to kind of be able to teach yourself too. So we can build runouts based on, you know, positioning of the shots that we're doing. So, okay, hopefully you guys like this. I love doing it. Hopefully you found value in it. I was able to talk you guys through it. Hopefully it helps. And we'll just kind of keep rolling and do the next one. See what happens. Okay, bye. Love you.